Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
So you were talking about taking away the karma. Bard can try and have a little bit of the same function once he's going into a melee matchup like the Nautilus.
Final pick here will actually be the Jarvan, so it's a flex Lee top is my expectation. Of course, Lee into a Kali.
Where they could come in and take some of these objectives. This time around with their own pressure in the mid lane and down towards the bot side, they are able to pick up that first trick.
G2 here. It looks like SK decided they don't want to take the fight for the first herald of the game, while Jezu gets rooted in the bottom lane. Curtain's open. Jezu can just 90 caliber net his way outside of that range. It's a trade as the ace in the hole finds Flacker.
Well, on the other side, it looks like he said they are backing off, but they are toying with the idea of contesting this Herald right now. Nope, looks like the Herald is going to be taken, but the hook comes through.
Glacial Augment going to do a bit of work here as well. Jankos with the Crescent Guard. Treats trying to get out the back of this pit. Doesn't have flash, doesn't have a way to go. And G2 get first blood.
Yeah, really nicely done there by G2. They just need to back out of this one.
And you hope they've learned from that Rift Herald mistake that they made earlier, that you can't contest when you're at this sort of a deficit. We used to call a 6-point game. If you're doing it against someone you compete directly with, 3 points for you means 3 less points for them as well. And this will be the second red buff that Jankos has secured. Smites it, but the hook does come down and Genex is on the way. Depth charge going to get the knockup as Jankos tries to survive. The blast cone is there. Jankos trying to get to it. Shockwave will pull Genex back, but Jankos is already dead. Genex secures that kill.
Yeah, that's one of the dangers of counter jungling as well, especially when you're on the...
A couple of plates did go down for Jezu, meaning he's, I believe, ever so slightly ahead in terms of total gold.
Okay, going in with the ultimate actually here. Broken Blade, he's doing a lot of damage.
Ignite is ticking. Genex is trying to survive, but Broken Blade, like, he's got sword boots and a flipping fire. Consequential thing in the end of the world, but right now SK are pushing towards it. Of course, Gilius can EQ in, flash out. Look for that smite. Genex coming in from the mid lane. There's the TP. Counter TP used by Broken Blade towards the bottom side. And now Broken Blade is in the perfect position just to jump on Treats. Knockup will come out. Treats trying to get away down towards the bottom side. Flack is going to chase him down and he's dead. G2 now pushing forward. Broken Blade doing exactly that. Genex gets onto Targamas and kicks him to death. Broken Blade still alive, 4v4. The fight continues as Genex lands another Dragon Sonic Wave, but he's got nothing to follow this up. The Shuriken hits and Genex, even through the Gore Drinker, dies. Genex was so separated from the entire... That is true, and SK have had a couple to learn from so far this game. So have G2 though. Of course, Jankos getting caught out earlier on as he went to try and steal away that red buff, but G2 now with the Rift Herald put down in the mid lane. That got a charge in, now dead. Tower falls on the bottom side. Genex looking for the kick. Flash, kick, knock up onto Caps. The depth charge will follow him down, but a great Bard ultimate tempers the moments, tempers and a hook as Targamas gets caught as well. Jankos jumping back in. Gilius is here to party. Cataclysm available for the SK jungler. Blackhead's going to join the fray. Ace in the hole, healed up, but the Cataclysm will chase Targamas, who takes a magical journey through the walls of the Cataclysm. Broken Blade now on the back line. Curtains open. One shot, 2 shot. Broken Blade trying to get onto Treats. 3 shot only hits onto Certus. The 4th goes wide. Broken Blade survives. He was in the mid. The death rate and probably has the Siphon power upgraded as well. Can't really tell from the little...
The G2 has in their team as well. And Gilius,
Broken
together with Genex now, can look
going to
for
land the hook. Jezu looking for the damage here. Treats already got the hook down onto Broken Blade. Curtain Call comes out. Jankos secures the smite. Gilius goes in with the Cataclysm and look at the death rate. Look at the damage. Shockwave hits onto 2. Caps down already though, and Certus is on a killing spree. SK, do you continue to step forward? You've lost 1. Jankos flashes out of the pit.
After the reset, they are looking to punish a mid lane turret here, trying to push it down, and I do think they'll be able to get it. Fundamentalistic vision, and that's still making the situation easier for G2.
Gilius goes in, there's the Cataclysm, they're looking for Cat. Tempest Fate hits 2, Jezu's still alive on the back of it. Look at Broken Blade though, the Shockwave will bring them back. Broken Blade trying to get in from the side, he dives in, he dives back, he dives forward, and thus far only Treats dies. Genex went onto the back line as well, and he will be shut down. 5 members strong, G2 stand up and fight. Jezu forced away, Flackhead shuts him out. Certus running for the hills alongside Gilius, they engaged, but they are now disengaging as Jankos will not let Certus escape.
And now once again, beautiful tempered fate from Targamas complete. And after that fight, it is G2 picking up the soul for themselves here. That's super important when you take a look at the next objective. Obviously the Baron, you can already see them. They are making their way up towards it. It's probably just to get a bit of vision control. But with this, G2 is certainly in the driver's seat.
Stop 2 of your members from really joining in the battle. Gilius could steal here. G2 did flip a little bit last week. Took a couple of trips to McDonald's.
It's risky.
They're waiting on it. Broken Blade's now going to jump onto Gilius, who jumps back in. The Temper Fate misses. The smite comes out. It was 60 HP. Oh my goodness, G2! Have to expect they're going to look to try and close this one out. Lickety split.
They move down to continue the pressure that Flacket is building up for them.
I do continue to be impressed by Flacket. Jezu's dead. Broken
Goodbye.
Blade. You just can't do anything as an AD carry in 2020. 2022, in fact, that's the year we're in. Genx going to get the kick back onto Targamas, pops the Tempered Fate, curtains open, and Flacket goes dominating. 2 shots, 2 kills, 3 and 4 just tickle Genx, but G2 got everything they wanted out of that brief skirmish. 2 inhibitor towers down as well.
And they are looking to press forward for the end here. 3 members of death, 20-second death timers. It's only Genx and Treat alive, and surely we're looking at the end here for G2. It's been a very dominating game in terms of the objectives, and they're looking to put the final touches on their artwork right now.
Hook's going to land onto Caps, but Treats and Genx. Genx, you can tank it for a while, but you just don't have the damage. G2 aced them, Flacket with his 8th kill. A stellar performance by him as G2 go 3-1 in LEC Spring.
And it